All right, everybody, please welcome once again the 6th grade band. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We have a wonderful program for you. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade bands will be playing, and we're just going to keep it in about an hour, so we'd appreciate if you were here to support all students tonight. That way it doesn't cause any disruptions in between the bands, and we'll keep our transitions really quick for you, so I appreciate that. Couple announcements from some people that just don't get recognized in the program all the time. I'd like to thank Abby Coons, our PAC manager. Let's thank Abby. We also have Channel 6 CTV. Let's thank Channel 6 for being here to film our event. Also like to thank my family that's here tonight. My parents, my mother-in-law, my wife, and my wonderful children. So we've been working just about 8 weeks, almost 8 weeks now, with these beginners. And if you could just put a mental image in your brain the first time that they brought that instrument home and the sound that came out of the end of that instrument, I just want you to leave that there for just a moment, because Mr. Volts and I had to deal with that every single day. And first thing in the morning, of course, to get them to this point today. So we're extremely proud of the work that they put in, and we'd love to share with you some tunes out of our book, and even a piece of sheet music today. So the first tune here, this is called Rolling Along. All right, this next number is titled March Steps, and we've split it up so we give each family in the band their own kind of a solo. It's like a solo, but for their section or for their family. So we're going to start with the top of our score order, which starts with the woodwinds, then moves down to the brass, then the percussion, and then we'll all do it one time together. Every time. All right, so all the pieces that you've heard so far, we've split them up a little bit, but they've really been in unison. This next piece, London Bridge, is actually written as a duet. So we have two parts at the same time, the melody and the harmony. And we've split it, so brass and percussion are going to start on the harmony while the woodwinds start on the melody, and then we switch, and they continue to play the same piece again, but as different roles.
For a lot of years as a band director at St.Clair, I taught, my first hour class was jazz band at St.Clair High School, which is almost all juniors and seniors. And they would come in and they would be just so dog tired, and you can imagine, slow moving. Well, now for the last 6 years, I've taught sixth grade band first hour, and the vibe is totally different. These kids love the jokes that I tell in class every day, so I thought I would tell you about this thing we had special lined up for this concert this evening. We were going to have a pony come out and sing along to the next song, but unfortunately he had to cancel because he was a little hoarse.
All right, our final number here for the 6th grade band is a tune that's based off of one of my just absolute favorite songs, Hot Cross Buns. I just really don't like it when it's played on recorder. So we learned it actually earlier in the year. We do it like maybe the second or third week of school, we learn Hot Cross Buns. But for the last few years, we've got this really cool arrangement. And it's a little play along that we now love to do. It's our tradition. It's called Hot Cross Beats. All right, please welcome the 7th grade band.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Every time. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. 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 It's not working, my microphone.
It's all right, I got a big teacher voice, that'll work. Hey, that piece is called The Rite of Percival, and you probably could hear with our wood blocks in the back, almost like a horse galloping through it. And I wanted to kind of pull something like that. It reminds me of like Ichabod Crane and Sleepy Hollow. So that's what I kind of had in my mind as we're going through that piece. To continue that theme, we're going to move into a piece called Waltz Macabre. Dance Macabre is a very famous piece of music. This is Waltz Macabre by a modern current composer, and a waltz in 3/4 time. And this is kind of a darkened waltz in that same theme, a little spookiness going on. We are going to dim the lights on stage a little bit for this next one. This last piece for 7th grade is called Ghost Lights.
All right. One more round of applause for the 8th grade band, everybody. Oh, you microphone, you don't like me very much. Thank you very much. That piece is titled Skeletonic, and hopefully you could hear our xylophone back there kind of making those bone sounds, right, as we're playing. And the woodwinds feverishly just going crazy up here with all these different eighth notes, and it's not all in sync together. They have to wait 1/2 of a beat before the next group starts. So it's really this, and as a combined part, it sounds really, really unique. This next piece is titled Emiquon. And Emiquon is an area in Illinois that has gone through quite a bit of change in the last 125, 130 years. And it was originally Indian reservation, and when they were forced out of their land, it was turned into a farm for many years. It was the largest farm in Illinois. And just in the last probably 40 or 50 years, it's started becoming and being turned back into a nature preserve. It's actually this very beautiful place, and it's called Amiquan, and you can visit there. But when I chose this piece, I kind of thought, like, you know what? My favorite time of year is the fall, and there's a lot of change coming in the fall with the leaves and the colors, and it was just kind of a beautiful metaphor for this place returning to its peaceful nature. Thank you so much. Our final piece here, and I'm going to butcher this because my German is not very good. Der Erlkönig, close. It basically roughly translates to the King of the Fairies, and it's this dark story from the late 18th century, and basically it's this tale about this elf king that's kind of haunting and terrorizing the woods. And so this father and son are on their horse and they're riding through the woods, and they're on this journey together, and the son keeps telling his father, he's like, hey, something's going on, something's chasing us, I feel uncomfortable. And the father's like, no, it's no big deal, it's just the leaves rustling, right? It's just these other things. And it keeps building up, and the son is getting more and more scared, and the father just totally disregards. And by the time he gets back to his cabin, there lays his son. Ooh, creepy, creepy. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Our next performance will be on December 11th, right back here at the PAC. Drive safe. Have a great night. Thank you, everybody.